For some reason, look at the color. I don't even know what's going on. Watch this. It's going to make it really orange. What is up with that? Anyways, oh my God. I already shut off my phone. I thought it was the phone. So what we're talking about is, do you have a hard time being consistent, sticking with things? Do you kind of sabotage? Do you start something, then quit? Do the on again, off again, which is so common, right? And it's very common, and especially you may be really good at some areas of your life, but then, you know, in certain area of your life, you're like, oh my God, I just cannot stick with it. And that's common. That is being human, because what we really value, what we really value is what we have time for. But it doesn't mean that you don't value your health. It just means that you probably grew up in a way where maybe your work or your family or whatever was seen as you need that first. You always have to put that first. You know, lots of programming conditioning for women too. Instead of putting themselves as a priority, we were really taught, right? You put your others first. It's very selfish to put yourself first. But that isn't in extreme cases. Like when you're, you know, in our head when we were younger, raised as a woman who's now over 50, right? We thought, right, oh, if someone puts themselves first, that means that they do everything for themselves before they consider other people, which is not the truth. So let me get off this topic. So that's not what we're talking about. But there are reasons, right? And it's just because it's not something you do. Like in my life, the healthy eating, exercising, and health and wellness and taking time for me is something I've had as a priority in my life for years and years. But that is also a choice, right? So it's not, if it's something you find a hard time to do, or you just can't stick with it and you don't follow through, you might procrastinate, you might give up, you might sabotage yourself, you know, those types of things for yourself. And that is why it is so important to get the help, to be in a supportive group. So that's why like Weight Watchers works so well, or when women join certain running groups, they join them so that they can be motivated, inspired, and consistent, so that they have this accountability, something to do, a scheduled thing. That is why I am doing a 3-month program that might roll into like a membership program for women to help them stay consistent. Accountability, guidance, support, focus, a place to go, a place to be surrounded by like-minded women who are working on the same thing that you're interested in working on. Because let's face it, in our own lives, at home, at our work, whatever, you are surrounded by people who may not be focused on the same thing you are. And also could be bringing all these treats to work, or your family at home loves to eat all these things, and you're just like, oh, I'm just going to have them too. It's so, you just get pulled back into that type of lifestyle, even though you really want to make changes. So if you want to make changes, you want to live a life that you love, you want to feeling healthy and vibrant and live this next phase of your life feeling so great and looking great and really enjoying this next phase of your life, then that requires you to make some changes. And that also, the best ways to do that is being part of a group where you have that consistency, the guidance, the support, the accountability, the place to go, the place to be, and be surrounded by women who are very supportive and who are going through the same thing kind of that you are. And so I want to start this group in December. I am starting this group in December. Yeah, I already have people joined up. And right now, it's at a really amazing price of $55 a month. And that is not going to stay, because it's going to go way up from there. It's just kind of a start. I want to get this message out. I want a place where women can come and stop giving up on themselves, take time for you, and really begin to do that and put yourself as a priority. Take your health seriously, because you need to during this phase of life. We're going to talk about body, mind, and soul. To me, health is all of that. Right? It needs to incorporate those 3 aspects. So we're going to be doing that every month, having those things every month. It's going to be in a private Facebook group. And I'm going to do a live video once a week. And you're also going to get guidance, support. Like I'm going to be in there through every single day. You can come in, you can ask questions. I'll be posting things. And like I said, the videos once a week. The first week will be about food and exercise, which is your body. The second week will be all about the mindset, because we know you can know what to do. You can have all the equipment, you can have all the ingredients, but then you still slack off on eating healthy. So We're going to work on the mindset to really feel good about putting yourself as a priority, releasing the limiting beliefs, the judgment, the shame, the conditioning, the programming that we grew up with, really seeing it for what it is and that it doesn't have to be true anymore. And the third week is all about soul. It's right about revisiting you, your passions, what fulfills you, how you really want to live this next phase of your life. Knowing yourself again, right? Building your faith, whatever that is, having practices and time to commit to your faith, to do things for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes every morning, right? And then the fourth week of the month is a Q&A video with me, and you can post your questions. Even if you can't attend live, you can post your questions and I will answer them on that video specific to you or whatever you would like to know more about. Of course, my programs always are geared to the people who are in them because you are the ones that know what you need. And each person can be working on something a little bit different because it's really about like what area of your life or what thing in your life do you want to improve? Do you want to work on? Do you want to get better at whatever? And that's going to be your focus. Whether you decide for 1 week to have a specific focus or for 1 month to have a specific focus so you can work through it. And then taking the guidance from the videos and stuff that I talk about and really working on your life in that way, right? And reporting in with the group and stuff. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to really help women stay on track, be committed to themselves, start to make changes in your life that makes you really feel good. And when you begin to make positive changes in your life, you feel better. It improves your mood by far because you're like, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing something for me. I'm finally doing something that's good for me, because you know that when you're feeling better and when your health is better and when you really start to be happier and healthier in your life, that is going to make everybody else's lives around you better too, right? You're better for other people when you feel good yourself. Message me to get this $55 a month deal now. It's going to go up this Wednesday, November 29th, in 2 days. Reach out to me. Bye.